What's the story behind the title?
So I borrowed this from Tigmanshu because this is obviously his story. Is that, you know, he was struggling for a title of the film, and he was thinking of very typical titles which are like Ladkar, Haqiqat, you know, films that have been made, and he just felt like they weren't appropriate. Firstly, because they didn't fit the film, and secondly, he felt like it was a little like something that had been done. So he was struggling with the title, and he's thought to himself that what is the film about? And the word that came up was the birth of a nation. From the birth of a nation came the song of a nation. And from the song of the nation came Desh Raag, which is a Raag. And from Desh Raag, he was like Raag Desh.
The film focuses a lot on Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's INA.
Right.
He was also known for an alliance with Hitler.
Right.
How are you going to explain that to us, millennials?
Well, you know, see, a lot of stuff that gets put out there I feel is also distorted. Subhash Chandra Bose's agenda was very, very clear. It was not about who he was going to build an alliance with. It was about freedom for the country. And for that, he was willing to build alliances with different people.
Right, so the Indians in the British Indian Army and the Indians in the INA, the Indian National Army.
Right.
Who, according to you, were the real heroes?
Look, I think they were all real heroes. I mean, my character, Shah Nawaz Khan, was in the British Indian Army before he joined the Indian National Army. His brother was in the British Indian Army. I do believe that they're all heroes and they were all fighting for a cause that they believed in. But I believe the cause of the INA was incredible. I mean, just the thought that they could free the country, and they were doing this with pistols and grenades. They were fighting an army that had machine guns, aircrafts, and despite that they managed to take back a part of the country. For them, patriotism wasn't a social media post. For them, patriotism wasn't about running somebody else down. For them, patriotism wasn't about cheering a cricket match or lynching.
Does Shah Nawaz shoot his own brother in the war?
No, he doesn't shoot his own brother.
Okay.
There's a big ideological difference. I mean, his brother in fact tells him that you're a blot on the family, and we all are very, very unhappy with you, and we dislike you, and I'm very unhappy to see you. And I never thought I would say that because you're a traitor.
Now this line reminds me of that scene in Raag Desh.
Right. Where the brother tells him that.
The brother tells him that.
Yeah, well, that's a first. I didn't think of that.
Oh, because my second question was, while shooting for Raag Desh, did you ever have a flashback to the freedom fighter angle in Raag Desh?
No, not really. I mean, I feel like they're completely different films.
Right.
And they're completely different characters.
While studying and while researching your character, again, what was the thing, the most shocking or the most interesting thing that you learned about the INA?
Oh, well, so much. I mean, for the most shocking thing for me was that I knew so little about the INA. It was an army of 50,000 people, out of which 26,000 people died.
That's more than half.
They're the only army to take back a part of India. A lot of commoners came and gave money for the INA, to fund the INA. I mean, there were women that came and gave their Mangal Sutras. Even though the British constantly said that everybody in the army is equal, the officers are equal, officers that were Indian and officers that were British, or soldiers that were Indian and soldiers that were British, were treated completely differently. They were paid differently. The food they got was different. When it was a chance to die, they were the ones that were sent to the front.